What is going on, people, and the fantasy footballers? Let me just say you're not reading the title wrong. If you did not know, not only am I a huge movie buff from you can tell the movies behind me and my reviews and my updates and everything else, but if you couldn't tell by the title, I am a huge football fan. And with football comes fantasy football. I've been getting into it more throughout these past couple years. I've done it probably about 7 years. I started in one league, and now I'm in five paid leagues. So, I just enjoy watching football. If you couldn't tell or have seen it before, I'm a huge Giants fan. So, football season is right around the corner. Fantasy football is about to pretty much amp up right at the end of this month. I got a whole bunch of different leagues that I'm in, but I watch the guys from the fantasy footballers. If you are into fantasy and you have not watched these guys or listened to them, it's more of a, well, I guess it's kind of a dual podcast, I guess you want to call it, because they tape as they do their podcast, so not only do you get the audio version, you get the video version on YouTube as well. But, like I was saying, if you're more into fantasy than most people, check out the fantasy footballers, because these guys know what they're talking about. The past few years, I've taken notes, and I've, pretty much listened to them on a daily basis. I do walking videos every day, and as I'm doing it, it's usually an hour long. I'll watch their show, especially when the season starts, to kind of, get my knowledge and what I need to know at that given time. So anyway, not only do you have to check them out, but they're offering a spot in their listeners league. That's a league that they do with their fans, and it's really cool being able to be in a league with these guys who are pretty much geniuses when it comes to fantasy football, among other people. I think there's 11 spots open, so they're pretty much looking for new and exciting people, they were saying. So I'm making this video because I'm somewhat exciting, I guess you want to call it. For those of you, again, who have been watching my updates and whatever, am I somewhat entertaining, I guess you want to call it? If I am, let me know in the comments, so then maybe they'll check that out and realize that I am decently cool and decently entertaining, and I don't know, maybe they'll benefit from having me in the league. I'll let them know about new movies that are coming out as I'm telling them my team sucks. I won twice in my leagues that I've been in, and sometimes it's me choosing the wrong person at the wrong time, or injuries which have hampered my teams for many years, or it's just matchups that one week that I've made the playoffs a bunch. It's just the weeks that I make the playoffs, it turns out bad for me. So listening to their podcast more and more and more, it's making it a little easier, and kind of getting a second opinion or a third opinion or a fourth opinion. It makes it a little easier to kind of judge what I should do at the given time. So pretty much what this is, it's just a little entry to see if I can get into this new and exciting, well, not new and exciting, it's been around for a couple years, but the Listener League. So hopefully you watch this, hopefully you enjoy it, and hopefully I make the cut. So yeah, maybe I'll start doing more fantasy stuff, not only movies but fantasy stuff as well on this channel. If you're interested in that, let me know. Maybe I'll talk about my drafts and who I drafted and who I plan on drafting or whatever. But let me know. I never really ventured that way on my channel. It's more movie stuff. But let me know in the comments. And again, if you find my stuff entertaining, let me know in the comments as well. So I guess until, next time with my movies, or if, I'll update if I end up making the cut. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you guys.